So fun fact, Leighton actually has been to the Philippines.
Yep.
I think a lot of people don't know that, I would say.
Yes. Right there! The special delivery.
We're back. So fun fact.
For the 4th time.
When I was competing at Miss Universe in the Philippines, I got an email that asked me to return to the Philippines after Miss Universe to come for the grand opening of the first Tim Hortons in Southeast Asia. If you have been to Canada, if you live in Canada, you know that Tim Hortons is like a Canadian icon. It's one of the things that people, if you say like, how do you describe Canada, or what are some words to describe Canada, Tim Hortons always comes up.
I think so, yeah. It has a very strong Canadian heritage.
They have Timbits, double doubles, ice caps. Those are some of the things that they're known for. A double double is a coffee with double cream, double sugar. Nothing crazy, nothing exciting.
I got an ad for Tim Hortons.
This is not an ad for Tim Hortons, we swear.
Yeah.
But I got this email, and at first I kind of thought it was like a scam or something. I just wasn't really sure if it was legitimate. Turns out it was not a scam. It was legitimate. Oh my god, I'm kidding me. I'm gonna snap. Okay.
Got an email.
Yeah, okay, so I got an email from the PR people who were going to be doing all of the PR for the opening of the Tim Hortons.
Public relations.
Yeah. And this was a big deal because this was the first Tim Hortons going to be opened in Southeast Asia. There's just a strong tie, I think, between the Philippines and Canada, so opening Tim Hortons there was just a really exciting thing. I got this email and I said I would love to come, but I don't really want to return alone, just because I've had some of these great experiences, but I've done them alone. Like when you're at Miss Universe, you make friends, but like you're not sharing those memories with family, I guess. I said I would love to bring my dad and my brother if possible, and they were super agreeable to that. They were right on board. So the 3 of us flew business class from Regina, Saskatchewan, all the way to Manila.
Yeah.
I want to know, when I first asked you guys to come, what were you thinking? Were you excited? Were you nervous?
Yeah, I think it was just kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's like really important to travel and see different places. It's something that I wanted to do. And speaking about that too, I guess, like, I was in school at the time, and I really didn't talk to my professors a whole lot about it, which in hindsight, like, it's kind of crazy that I managed to pass all my classes that semester, because like as my college career moved forward, like I got better with like staying in communication with my professors, and that's like an important thing to do. But yeah, at that time I basically just like
up and left.
Pretty much, yeah.
So this is a lesson learned.
Yeah.
Make sure you talk to your professors.
Yeah, it's important. I was like excited, but also I kind of have flight anxiety. So like the idea of being on a plane for like such a long period of time, especially that flight from Vancouver to Hong Kong, like whatever, like 12 or 13 hours or something like that. Mm-hmm. The idea of that was kind of scary, but like I was excited to get there and take in the experience.
I knew that you guys were going to be surprised in different ways. When we got there, I just knew that because I had just been there for Miss Universe, there were quite a few people who would recognize me from Miss Universe, and we ended up having bodyguards the whole time, which was crazy. Like, you guys were not expecting that. Even when you or dad would go to the bathroom, the bodyguard would like go with you, wait outside the bathroom. Like, we never felt unsafe or anything like that. They just like take extra precautions, I guess. But when we landed, they put on like this like flower like.
That happened, like it was kind of a blur. It was a lot. We were only there for what, like maybe 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, not even. I think like 4 days.
It went by really quickly.
But we landed, and then I went first for whatever reason. So then I was in a waiting area, then they came and there's people like cheering and stuff, and you guys got welcomed in. And then from there is when I knew things would probably be a little bit more surprising, if you will, because we had to head right to something. I don't know what we had to go to.
So we went to like the mall right away just
yeah,
to, like,
I think so.
Check it out.
But we were kind of in a rush. It was rush hour. If you've been to Manila, you know how crazy the traffic is.
Yeah.
And we had a police escort in front and behind us. At one point we were literally driving on the wrong side of the street, which is not safe. Don't recommend. Dad and Leighton were like, what the F is going on? Like, other people probably thought it was like some kind of royalty or something in this car. And it's just like these 3 people. Yeah, 3 Canadians from Mistral, Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Like, we just thought it was so hilarious. I just knew they were in for a surprise in that sense of like how passionate people in the Philippines are about pageants, and Canadians too. Like just the opening of Tim Hortons was something so exciting. They ended up opening a second location for sure, if not a third location. I think they're doing quite well. When we got to that location that we were going to, immediately there were photographers, videographers, news outlets. They wanted to not only interview and talk to me, they wanted to interview you guys. So you guys were like on the news in the Philippines, which is just so funny. I think it's so fun. I don't think you were prepared for that. Were you prepared for that?
No, I honestly had like, everything was pretty expedited, like from when you kind of asked us to go to when we were going, so there wasn't a lot of time to set any expectations for the trip or anything like that. So yeah, obviously I just had no idea what to expect.
Right, literally going against traffic. I'll put this video up on the screen, but Filipinos are just so passionate. Like it's so actually crazy. Like I wish all of us were this passionate. Like are you kidding? It's so crazy. There's Leighton on the news. We got these amazing massages. The massage therapist. The massage therapist came right to our hotel room. We had like a double connecting room. We were treated like royalty, is all I can really say. There were fruit, mangoes, chocolate covered mangoes, all kinds of things in our room all the time. We got treated so well. The massage therapist came right to our room. I think that's one of the only massages you've ever had.
The only massage I've ever had.
It's the only massage he's ever had. And not only did we get to do that, like do all the Tim Hortons exciting things, all the interviews, cutting the ribbon, we also got to see a bit of the Philippines. Fort Santiago. Fort Santiago. We got to tour around there. It was beautiful. Learning some of the history was really interesting. Then we went to this golf.
It's like a driving range, pretty much,
So that was nice for you.
It was fun,
like, oh yeah, they like, the women who work here, they make like little golf tees with like the dirt and
much, we can put a video in.
So Leighton had, what is the best steak you've ever had?
Yeah, arguably the best steak I've ever had. It was like, I'm not much of like a steak eater, but this one was very tender, I guess, and it was like delicious.
So this was at New World Manila Bay that we had this dinner. Dad and I cheersing our white wine to go with the steak, and then we had some kind of amazing like passion fruit mango slushy drink. It was so good. Oh, there's you eating the steak. We took some photos at Fort Santiago, at the pool. Oh yeah, we got those Adidas sneakers. So also like my fashion sense at this time was like super questionable. Like I don't even know what the hell. I had no fashion sense at this time.
We weren't really.
Then we got to go, and we didn't really know what was happening. It actually ended up being basically like free PR is what it was. But we went to one of the malls, one of the SM malls. This one had a movie theater, a skating rink, a bowling alley. So we got to go skating and go bowling, which was totally up your alley. Leighton was like showing off at the skating rink. Because he's a very good skater. I mean, we're Canadian, so we know how to skate. Not all Canadians know how to skate, but he was just showing off. Oh my god. Oh, it was so much fun. Like all these people were watching. Yeah, we just had so much fun. And then when we were at that mall, we did a bit of PR for Miss Universe. So we did like a really short
meet and greet kind of a thing.
Yeah, a meet and greet thing. And unfortunately though, I just took a couple photos and then they like swept us off to something else. So like I wanted to take photos with people, to take photos and interact with everyone, and they just totally swept us off. And then we had like the actual grand opening of the Philippines of the Tim Hortons. Got to cut the ribbon and everything.
Overall, it was like a super good experience. I feel like we weren't there long enough to really experience a whole lot.
I know.
We were mostly just like in Manila. We didn't really go to like Boracay is what I was thinking of. Boracay is like
so beautiful.
Super beautiful, like the pictures we've seen and stuff. So yeah, it's too bad that we didn't get to experience more. And it's too bad it's so far away.
I know, it's so far, but hopefully we'll be back one day. It's just a matter of when. That was my second time in Manila in the Philippines. Even though that was the second time, I still hadn't stepped foot on a beach in the Philippines, and the Philippines is so famous for its beaches. So just a few months after that, Brennan and I went back to the Philippines to tour around with Philippine tourism. I do have a vlog on that, so I'll link it below. I'll link it at the end of this video. But I also think that maybe I'll do like a question and answer about that and like some of the places we went and stuff like that. So if you do want me to expand on that, let me know in the comments.
I wish we had like more footage, because even like 3 years ago, it's not really that long ago, but it seems like forever ago.
Yeah, and we obviously didn't vlog the trip.
Yeah.
But anyways, our experience was so beautiful, and that's why a lot of people say, why do you talk about the Philippines so much? And this is one of the reasons, because when we went, we were just treated so well. So I just think we have that soft spot for the Philippines.
Coming up for videos, I know Bren was talking that he's gonna do the husband tag video.
Finally.
Which, so you guys get to actually even hear what he sounds like, which will be fun for you guys. And stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Make sure you subscribe. Press that press that notification bell so you know when our new videos come out, or your new videos come out.
Ours, it's ours. Yeah, you're part of it. I noticed that I looked at my analytics and it says something like 69% of those who view are not actually subscribed. So I don't know if that's like a normal stat, but if you do want to keep seeing all of my videos, hit that subscribe button and don't miss any of our fun videos, because you know, I think we're just getting back into the pageant season 2, which is exciting. So
you know,